this protest is because they haven't realized that they are dealing with a new breed of leaders. Like, they have morphed. Now, last year we had protests of people rejecting the finance bill, and those who went ahead and betrayed the Gen Z movement were outcast. Look at Kasmol and look at Raila Odinga, because Raila Odinga was told, you know what, Nze, stay out of the protest. He came in and took the handshake deal, and people don't want anything to do with Raila Odinga right now. People want nothing to do with Kasmol right now because they have become so unpopular. Now, today in this protest, we had those members of the opposition saying that they will join the protest. But the Gen Zs are saying this: no, we don't want you. We don't want you. Let us deal with this guy by ourselves. Last year we had protests. This year we also have protests, and the government hasn't realized the only way to stop this protest is by giving them accountability, and that's everything they want. Come on, they are out here in the streets singing not to justice be your shield and defend, may we dwell in unity. Like, seriously, the justice thing is coming before the peace and unity. So our government wants us to turn a blind eye to all the injustices. They want to turn a blind eye to the police killings. They want us to turn a blind eye to the corruption. They want us to turn a blind eye to the nepotism. Yeah, and these folks are saying we just want accountability. That's what these people are saying. And if the job is too hard for you, why don't you just leave? Yesterday we had over 3 young men were abducted just yesterday ahead of the protests. Now, is this the kind of government that we want to deal with? And you can stop this protest. You had protests last year, you are having them this year, and there's a likelihood that you'll have another protest next year, because you're dealing with a morphed generation. This is something that in the span of between 2002 and 97, I think within that period where you had people who had morphed in a certain political way, now we have this generation that has morphed. They have changed and they want something different. They have gone beyond the tribal barrier thing and they want accountability. So for this generation, it's about everybody doing the right thing, and not as the older guys used to do. They call the tribal leaders together and they sort things out as tribal heads. Now we don't want tribal heads. We want something different. That's why if people are not careful, you just realize that, well, both of these big parties, both of those in government and those in the current older generation opposition, are very likely to be locked out of the government if they are not careful, because people want just justice and accountability.